It was alleged that Esu Orisa, that is the representative of Sàtàñ, was found in the place Ooni of Ife wants to build a ministry for Queen NAomi, looking so angry and speechless because they think that God wants to do something great in the palace, driving as in taking away their own power and destroying them completely, because it has been alleged that Queen NAomi's altar in the palace was approved by unknown spirits, and a lot of things happened in that palace. They said that two guys went into the palace, into the altar, and destroyed a lot of things. Although they said that Queen Ooni of Ife brought out money for replacement of everything that had been destroyed in the palace. And recently, we also heard that 60 cats was surrounded that altar, doing their own meeting and all of that. There are a lot of things happening in that palace. And this time around, Ooni of Ife have decided that he's not just going to build an altar for Queen NAomi, but a ministry where Queen NAomi will be having her ministerial work when she comes back to the palace. But what marvels people is that they have started work in that palace. As we are speaking to you right now, allegedly, we heard that they have started work in that particular ministry. And now they say that workers that was working in that palace, in that ministry, on their coming to work one day, they saw this Esu Orisa. According to what they said, that it is the meaning that he is the representative of Sàtàñ, and he is also staying in that same palace. So he was standing in front of that particular place, speechless, angry, like what is going to what are these people doing? They are building another ministry for Queen NAomi. They say Queen NAomi, they never wanted her to come back to the palace. If Queen NAomi comes back now, Queen NAomi will start tormenting them again. And they said that Esu Orisa was so angry that people were like, is this what Queen NAomi is going to face when she comes back to this palace again? Like, these people are not even tired of fighting Queen NAomi. But we know that they cannot be tired of fighting, because the battle we battle is not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers. And that is why Queen NAomi must be very, very careful and very, very powerful this time around. But people have been saying that if you ask them that they should tell Queen NAomi not to come back to that palace, that the war and the battle is too much. While others are saying that the worst of it all is that Queen NAomi and Ooni of Ife did not believe in the same belief. They don't have the same belief, because Queen NAomi is a prophetess and believe in Jesus Christ. That is the power of resurrection of Jesus Christ. Queen NAomi believe in Jesus Christ. Why Ooni of Ife is a traditionalist who just believe that there is Almighty God that exists, and that is why they are alive, but did not believe in Jesus. And you know that whoever that does not believe in Jesus, that person, his or her faith is not complete. Because for God to allow Jesus Christ to come and die for our sin, we must believe in him. We must believe that he came and suffered and died for our sake. And that is why we are free. That is why we can now protest that we have a place where we will go when this life ends. So my people, that is what is happening right now. That this Esu Orisa is so angry at what is happening in the palace, for the fact that Queen Ooni of Ife have brought out a huge amount of money so that these people will start building a ministry for Queen NAomi. And they said that the workers that was building this thing, when they saw this man, they ran away. Like, they were very, very, very terrified that they ran away. You see, fear catch them. They cannot even stand it. You just look at looking at this particular person self, you know that no be small thing. The man is even scary. So I don't know. People have been saying that Queen NAomi should stay in that Lekki mansion and continue with her work. She can be operating from that place rather than coming back to the palace of Ile-Ife kingdom. But others are saying that she should come back, that she needs to come back and win this battle. If she stays in that Lekki mansion, she may not win the battle. And the God that allowed her to come into the palace, seeing that Ooni of Ife is a traditionalist, and also that there is power fighting her in the palace, and God still allowed her to come into the palace to marry Ooni of Ife, that she should come back. My people, I don't know what to say in this particular thing. It's not going to be easy, but it will be easy. With God, all things are possible. Just that all these things started since this altar in the palace started praying again. Since this prayer warrior started praying every Wednesday and Sunday, that is when all these things, because all the while that Queen NAomi left the palace and that altar, they have not been praying in that altar. We've not heard that Busicat surrounded the altar. We've not heard that somebody went into the altar and destroyed something, things inside the altar. We've not also heard that the roof of the altar was uprooted without rainfall, without wind, without ah now wow, things dey happen o. Things are really happening. E get as e be, seriously. Things are really happening. And that is why we Christian, we must know that we are battling against principalities and power, no be human being. Because this time now, sometimes they will be saying that the Olories did this, Olories did that. No be Olories dey do am. Me, I used to say it, no be Olories. Sometimes not the Olories. Olories may be doing their own physically, but there are spiritual battles, spiritual powers trying to, even some of them are even manipulating the Olories to do some certain things they are doing. That is what some people forgot, that the battle we battle is not against human beings, but against principalities and powers, the rulers of world. You see? Anyway, my people, I don't know what you have to say in this whole thing, but what me I am saying is that Ooni of Ife should help Queen NAomi out this time around. At least, it's not going to be easy, because for that palace, you see, they said that Queen NAomi should come back and kneel down before them and plead with them so that they will forgive her. That she went to her Instagram handle, and insulted Ooni of Ife and the whole of Ile-Ife. But this Brazilian seer said that Queen NAomi should never do that. Like if Queen NAomi should bend down, as in kneel down and beg them, that they have planned it all spiritually, how they are going to take away her power. That is how they are going to manipulate it, that she bending down or kneeling down to plead for them to forgive her. It shows something spiritually, that Queen NAomi may not even know what she's doing, but they have planned it all. And that is why they say that Queen NAomi should not kneel down. Although Queen NAomi shouldn't even kneel down for anything, for the elders. The only person that Queen NAomi owes to kneel down to is God and her husband. Anyway, my people, I don't know what to have to say in this thing, but what I know is that whether they rise, the Bible said that in one way they shall gather, but in 7 ways they must scatter. So God will most surely give Queen NAomi victory in all of this. Thank you. And don't forget that they are all alleged information.